spell? Are you a priest?
Ismir, you
Sight of a flea. It's nothing. No. That it? That's your best? This is the end for you. Do your worst.
Over here, please! I need help! Please, do you have a potion you can spare? Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe. Thank you. Please hurry. Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts. You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
Seen anything quite like that.
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
It's a fine day with you around.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Teach them to stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. On your way, then. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim. I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler. No, Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Arkay?
I really do.
He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul. Thank you.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Hello again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for me.
A strong drink will chase off that...
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war. These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath.
Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius, and may we one day rejoin them in eternity. Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine. I am. I came into Arche's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return. Blessing of Arche to you for your help. Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble. Oh, merciful Arche, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
Huh?
Stay out of trouble, elf.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger.
Youth, today's come and gone. For the age of aggression is just
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
done.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with
and
me.
restore what we
A strong drink will chase off
blood
that chill
and
in
our
the air.
steel we will
These graves. Show respect while you're here, and you and I will be fine.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
A sad time. Our daughter, our little girl, she hadn't seen her 10th winter. He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. Honest pay for honest work. I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Falkreath. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Looks like you got someone already.
See a hound on the road. Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town. There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road. See me at my forge.
Huh?